Ciao everybody and welcome back to the Italian kitchen. Today I'm very happy because I'm going to make with you my favorite soap. You can imagine that my favorite soap is based of lavender. I will be using a special fragrance oil which is the perfect imitation of the natural smell of fresh lavender. Lavender is my favorite flower. First of all, because it is very simple, but it is very strong and it grows almost everywhere. It is a very stubborn flower and it doesn't fear anything, almost. The color is beautiful and the smell is very relaxing. Everyone knows the relaxing properties of lavender, and it does work for me. This is why I love it so much. In the area where I live, it blossoms at the end of June, beginning of July. In the town where I live, we have a very big fair at the end of June in honor of St. John. It is on the 21st of June. On St. John Day, we buy lavender and we give it as a gift to the people we love. It is a wish for luck, prosperity and happiness. So this is the meaning of lavender in the town where I live. And now you should understand why this is one of my favorite flowers and why lavender soap is definitely my favorite soap. Of course, if you haven't made soap before, I suggest you to go and see my previous videos where I show you in details all the steps that you have to take in order to make homemade soap. I will list all the ingredients in the info box, but for your reference, I will tell you what we are using. 300 grams of distilled water, 140 grams of sodium hydroxide, and 1 tablespoon of sodium lactate. That is for the lye solution. Then we will be mixing and melting together extra virgin olive oil, 650 grams, coconut oil, 300 grams, and shea butter, 50 grams. Then we will use 3 grams of purple mica and 30 milliliters of this wonderful lavender fragrance oil. I will add the lavender touch to this soap thanks to a wonderful purple mica, which is optional, but it is not optional to me if I want to make a lavender soap, and a wonderful fragrance oil, which is the best imitation I've ever found of real lavender. I can't wait to try it in my soap and I have great expectations, I have to tell you. The technique I will be using is swirl in the mold. It means that we will make 2 different colors. We will leave half of the butter simply as it is with no color, and the other half will be purple with the 3 grams of purple mica. We will keep the 2 butters divided until we will mix them directly in the mold. So we will be pouring both containers in the mold and then make a little swirl. We will then decorate the top with the chopstick to create some design. What I would like to get is a roughly mixed butter made of half purple and half white. But I don't want to mix the 2 colors too much because I want to see the purple in all its beauty. So let's see how it will work in real design. I'm expecting different designs in every single bar, and I'm sure this will make this soap unique. So let's get started and see what happens with this wonderful lavender soap homemade in the Italian kitchen. I have measured 300 grams of distilled water and 140 grams of sodium hydroxide. And now I'm going to add, as usual, sodium hydroxide inside the distilled water and not the other way around. So using a spoon. And trying to avoid splashes as usual. When we feel that there is no bit of sodium hydroxide in the water, meaning that all the sodium hydroxide has correctly melted, we will put this container in our sink so that it will reach the room temperature, safe and sound, far away from our counter. When it will be cold or well at room temperature, I will be adding a tablespoon of sodium lactate. Every time I measure my oil, I stop and think, wow, how rich it's going to be, my soap bar. I mean, when you make homemade stuff, you can always choose the best ingredients you want. And this will make every homemade product so special and unique. So all this richness will go into my soap. And this is still amazing to me, even if I've been making this over the last 10 years and more. Anyway, now I will put it in a water bath with simmering water so that the oils will melt. If you have an inquiry regarding the procedures of homemade soap, have a look at my previous videos where I show you in details all the different steps that you have to take in order to make your own soap bars safe in your kitchen. I am back with everything ready to create my wonderful lavender soap. So I have my oils melted, my lye solution, to which I add 1 tablespoon of sodium lactate, and it is at room temperature. Another container, because I will have to split my butter into 2 containers so that I will be able to color half of the soap with this gorgeous, gorgeous, fabulous purple mica. Then I have my fragrance oil, which is 30 milliliters, and I will use it the whole bottle. So let's get started. Because everything is ready, I also have my scale so that I will be able to measure the butter when I will divide it into 2 containers. Okay, let's get started. Now I'm going to add my wonderful, wonderful, believe me, wonderful lavender fragrance oil. And I will try to reach a thin trace so that I will be able to divide the soap into 2 different containers and color only one of the 2. Wish me luck! This is a very thin trace, but I don't want to risk, so I will divide the butter now. And here is my magic mold. I will put my purple inside this container. I will go on a little bit with this one just to reach a thicker trace, and then I will move to the other one. Yeah, now it is not too bad. So let's move to the other one. Okay. I have great expectations on this purple, people. Wow, super wow. Mamma mia, bellissimo. I wish you were here to see for real how purple it is. Oh, I think the trace is perfect right now. So I'm ready to pour my butters from the 2 containers inside my mold. Again, nothing fancy, so I will simply pour the white and the purple together, and then maybe make a very simple design. But let's see. So voila. It is so satisfying, believe me. Wow. I hope I can show you not only how to make a soap, but how I love it. Yeah. I'm happy. Oh, look at this purple. Oh my gosh. Let's go back to some white. I don't know why, but at the end I'm keeping them separate on top. But yeah, maybe I will make some decorations. Depends on how I will feel in the next 5 minutes. So let's see. Okay, now the 2 colors are separate. I'm quite happy with the top, but yeah, let's say that I want to make it more special, so there's no way back now. I will try to smooth a little bit the top, then tap the mold so that I will avoid bubbles, and then I will try to make a nice design on top. Okay, now, as said, there's no way back. Let's see how it looks. Oh, wow. I think it will work. Yeah. It is definitely working. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, this design is very simple, but with a very special effect. Look at this. Voila. I leave it like it is. I think it is very beautiful. I will leave it now for the next 48 hours, and when it will be ready, so it will get out easily from the mold, I will unmold it and then cut into nice soap bars. So we'll see you later in the next days. Well, after 24 hours we are ready to cut this beauty. I am so proud of my lavender soap. First of all, because I love lavender, and second, because I think that the design on top is quite nice and the color is just what I wanted. So let us unmold this. Voila. Wow. The shades are just exactly what I wanted. Look at these. So we will see if our swirl in the mold was successful. But it is always a success with homemade soap, so I have no worries actually. I'm pretty sure I will like anything will come out from this soap. Okay. Let us start by making slices about 2 centimeters wide. You can't be perfect, and no one wants you to be perfect. Okay. Okay. Let's see the magic. yeah. So pretty. Yeah, it is so pretty. Yeah. This purple and the white are just perfect with the fragrance oil, which is actually the best imitation of lavender I've ever had. Yeah. Look at this, there's a kind of a design here. Unexpected. At the end of the day, we just used some mica for the purple and nothing else for the white part, which came actually really white. I guess this is due to shea butter, which was really white. Yeah, look at this. I love them. I will go on cutting other slices and then I will show you some of the bars later so that you can see the different designs we will get through the cut. This is the display of all the bars and they are simply amazing. I am speechless. Oh, I don't know. I hope you can feel what I'm feeling right now. I'm so happy, and this is exactly what I expect when I make something with my hands. So I expect being so happy and satisfied and so, I don't know, so proud of myself because I managed to make these beauties. And look how different they are one from the other. And so when I will give them as a present, every single person will have a special, super special present because it's going to be different and unique. So this is what homemade stuff and this is what crafts can make to your life. Different shades of happiness. Wow! È semplicemente meraviglioso. It is simply wonderful. I really hope you will make this soap. It is a very simple design that is very simple to make, but still the effect is wonderful and it will make every single bar different from the other, making your present so unique. As I told you, lavender is one of my favorite flowers. And yes, I think I have to confirm my choice once again. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for staying with me today here in Italy, in the Italian kitchen. I hope you enjoyed making homemade soap with me. I wait for you here in Italy for my next video. Please subscribe and like my videos to support my channel. Until next time, ciao e grazie!